man returns home early from work one afternoon to find his wife spread out on the bed, puffing and panting. "What are you doing?" the man inquires. She stammers back. I think I'm having a heart attack." "Oh," cries the gullible husband. "Quick, I'll call an ambulance." He runs downstairs, picks up the phone and begins dialing 911. When his son, little Johnny, appears, sobbing his little heart out. "What's the matter, son?" asks the father. "Uncle James is in the closet with no clothes on, Daddy," replied his tearful toddler. Enraged, the man runs back upstairs, flings open the wardrobe and finds his brother there absolutely naked, just as his son had said. "You bastard, Jim," screams the man. "My wife is over there having a heart attack and you're running around scaring Johnny." And wakes up one morning with the worst hangover and no recollection of the night before. Slowly opening his eyes, he sees a bottle of aspirin and a glass of water on the beside table. He looks around the room to find his clothes are neatly folded on the dresser with a clean shirt on top. The bedroom is immaculate. On the beside table is a note that says, "Darling, your breakfast is in the kitchen. I love you." Downstairs, he finds his favorite cereal, croissant, fresh OJ, and freshly brewed coffee waiting for him, along with the morning paper and his 15-year-old son, who is finishing his own breakfast. "Tell me, son," he asks, "what happened last night?" "Well," says the boy, "you came home so drunk you didn't even know your own name. You nearly broke the door down. Then you were sick in the hallway. Then you knocked the furniture over, and when Mom tried to calm you down, you thought she was the police, so you gave her a black eye." "Christ," says the man, "then how come my clothes are folded, the house is tidy, and my breakfast is ready? When Mom dragged you into the bedroom and tried to get your pants off to put you into your bed, you shouted at her, 'Get your filthy hands off of me, I'm married.'" One day, a little girl and a little boy were at the park with their pants pulled down. The little girl asked the little boy, "What is that?" And the little boy said, "I don't know." Then the little boy asked the little girl the same thing and she said she didn't know. So that night, the little girl asked her mom and her mom said, "That's your garage, and you must not let any big trucks go in." Meanwhile, at the little boy's house, the little boy asked his dad what it was, and his dad said, "That's your big truck, and you must not park it in any garage." The next day, the boy and the girl pulled their pants down again, but this time the girl went home with blood on her hands. Her mom screamed and asked why she had blood on her hands. The girl said, "The boy tried to put his big truck in my garage, so I pulled his 2 back tires off." A man went into a tattoo parlor and asked to have a $50 bill tattooed on his. The tattoo artist said, "I've had some strange requests, but this one tops the lot. Why in the hell would you want me to tattoo your prick with a picture of a banknote?" The man replied, "There are 3 reasons. 1, I love to play with my money. 2, when I play with my money, I love to see it grow. 3, and this is the most important of all, the next time my wife wants to blow $50, she won't have to leave the house." Man lies on his deathbed surrounded by his family, a weeping wife and 5 children. 4 of the children are tall, good-looking, and athletic, but the 5th and the youngest is an ugly runt. "Darling wife," the husband whispers, "assure me that the youngest child really is mine. I want to know the truth before I die. I will forgive you if..." The wife gently interrupts him. "Yes, my dear, absolutely no question. I swear on my mother's grave that you are his father." The man dies happy. The wife mutters under her breath, "Thank God he didn't ask me about the other 4. guy walks into the bar and sees a gorgeous blonde sitting on the bar stool all alone. So the guy sits down next to her and pulls a small box from his pocket. He opens it and there's a frog inside. The blonde says he's cute, but does he do tricks? The guy says yes, he licks girls' cats. So after talking with her for several minutes, he convinces her to come with him to his apartment. They get there and she takes all her clothes off, gets into bed, and opens her legs. The guy sets the frog right between her legs and it just sits there not moving at all. The blonde says, "Well, what's up?" The frog still does not move. So the guy leans over to the frog and says, "Alright, I'm only going to show you how to do this one more time." A little girl and a little boy were at the park with their pants pulled down. The little girl asked the little boy, "What is that?" And the little boy said, "I don't know." Then the little boy asked the little girl the same thing and she said she didn't know. So that night, the little girl asked her mom and her mom said, "That's your garage and you must not let any big trucks go in." Meanwhile, at the little boy's house, the little boy asked his dad what it was and his dad said, "That's your big truck and you must not park it in any garage." The next day, the boy and the girl pulled their pants down again, but this time the girl went home with blood on her hands. Her mom screamed and asked why she had blood on her hands. The girl said, "The boy tried to put his big truck in my garage, so I pulled his two back tires off." Beautiful warm spring day and a man and his wife are at the zoo. She's wearing a cute, loose-fitting, sleeveless pink sprint dress with straps. As they walk through the ape exhibit and pass in front of a very large gorilla, the gorilla goes ape. He jumps up on the bars, holding on with one hand and 2 feet, grunting and pounding his chest with the free hand. He's obviously excited at the pretty lady in the wavy dress. The husband notices his excitement and suggests that his wife tease the poor fellow. The husband suggests she pucker her lips, wiggle her bottom, and play along. She does, and Mr. Gorilla gets even more excited, making noises that would wake the dead. Then the husband suggests that she let one of her straps fall. She does, and Mr. Gorilla is just about to tear the bars down. "Now try lifting your dress up your thighs," the husband says. This drives the gorilla absolutely crazy. Suddenly, the husband grabs his wife by the hair, rips open the door to the cage, slinks her in with the gorilla and says, "Now tell him you have a headache."